Today I will talk about Ecotic architecture. I will start with the definition of aesthetic is the set of principles concerned with nature and appreciation of beauty. The definition of Ecotic architecture style. The production of rational industrial process in the form of building elements has caused natural environment, reflectivity and the lack of use and generally in the form of a complicated system. Happily sensitivity to such conditions developed relationships such as size, social understanding, energy use, city building and environmental awareness is being considered in the way that Ecotic is with high tech today. In this sense, sustainable architecture is itself a specific technology. Continuing to the definition, Ecotic architecture has been made in answering to comments about tech architecture. Some of these tech style believers, environmental groups, and also Green Party in Europe have ideas in this case. Meanwhile, in modern architecture, they are considered as ecology to technology, and technology is not with nature, but next to nature is used for making better environmental facilities and man's peace and comfort. The origins and history. In 1968, Morton Hilbert, an American university professor, held the first awareness days to talk to students about ecology. On April 22, 1970, Gaylord Nelson, U.S. Senator, promoted the first demonstration in which the importance of environment was claimed. Moreover, social pressure increased for the creation of International Earth Day to raise awareness about the problems of overpollution, population and pollution, biodiversity conservation, and other environmental concerns to protect the planet. This situation led architecture to seek adoption to evolve at the same time, so ecological architecture have been emerging variants which, although they start from the same root, have their own principles. We talk about low-tech, ecological architecture, high-tech and ecotic. And also another information. So the architectural characteristics of Ecotic architecture style. There is always a section of building that it displays how to use climatic factors with help of equipment like air chimneys, reflective mirrors, smart shells, greenhouses, glass stairs, and thermal exchangers. The form of the building is designed due to the angle of the sun's rays and speed and direction of the wind in different seasons, besides having a lot of planets and green areas. Aesthetic philosophy. Ecological aesthetics could date back to the evolutionary theories. The aesthetic preference has just changed through time and may reflect public understanding of ecology, which provides a critical linkage between humans and ecological process. Landscape aesthetic and ecological equality can coincide in some issues, such as the idea that visual variety in the landscape is simulated by natural patterns and related to the incidence of biological patterns and productive effects. The experience process and the influential factors of beauty in landscapes with a healthy ecology were drawn out, and this results in benefit for good landscape with healthy ecology. Within the context and principles, the construction of good healthy ecology and sustainability can be achieved. As a summary, having architecture solutions such as entering the natural light inside the buildings can make the space aesthetically beautiful. Materials for increasing the efficiency of energy and having green areas also were part of it. So why is the style beautiful? Since the Ecotic architecture is connecting people to nature with openings, transition spaces, outdoor rooms, which makes the space looks beautiful and green. Having a natural light to make the space much more beauty. Interior spaces are wide and large, especially in the gallery part and the corridors. outdoor gardens or having green areas and people can walk easily. The first study case is Singapore's ecological edit tower. The architect T.R. Hamza and Liyan, a 26-story high-rise will post photovoltaic panels, natural ventilation, and a biogas generation planet, all wrapped within an insulting living wall that covers half of its surface area. And it was designed to increase its location's biodiversity and rehabilitate the local ecosystem. Here you can see how the rainwater system was applied and photovoltaic and water catchments collapse. Why is it beautiful? The facade of the building is having balance with the green areas and the glass part besides having balconies in each floor. That's what makes the building aesthetically beautiful. And also there is since the light can enter easily to the building, which makes the space from inside looks beautiful. The second study case is Jane Marie Tijapol Culture Center, Renzo Piano Building Workshop. Taking inspiration from the Kang people's deep ties with nature, the project sought to meet two main objectives. One was to represent the Kang's talent for the building, the other was the use of modern materials such as glass, aluminum, steel, modern light technologies, along with the more traditional wood and stone. And it was designed as a cluster of huts, small pavilions, and tree-filled spaces. These buildings have a curved shape that references traditional crank constructions, as we said, but here rather than the traditional woven vegetable fiber, and these buildings are made also of wooden ribs and slats. Here's from inside. Thanks to the double outdoor facade, air circulates freely between the layers of slatted wood. Why is it beautiful? The facade of the building, or let's say the curved facade, having balance with the green areas and the glass part. Besides, the form of the building is unique, strange circular form, and that makes the beautiful aesthetically beautiful. Since the light can enter easily to the building, which makes the space from inside looks beautiful, having modern materials express the relationship with the environment. The famous architect, Norman Foster, we have to learn from the past and combine that with the most advanced technology of our time to achieve a suitable quality of life that improves relations between human beings and the planet. Renzo Piano, London is one of the most civilized places in the world for the procedure of making architecture and urban design. Richard Rogers, the only way forward if we are going to improve the quality of the environment is to get everybody involved. Ken Young, I think buildings should imitate ecological systems. Here are the keywords: naturalism, environment, sustainable architecture, green architecture. Here is the main concept of Ecotic style. Ecotic style design and green roofs and walls in designing and construction. We accomplished benefits such as energy efficiency, energy distribution, reducing the production of materials, affecting the human health. And here's the summary, references, and thank you for listening.